Gideon's Battle, Judges 6-7. God's people kept disobeying God's rules, so God allowed their enemies to come and take their food away. Again the Israelites turned to God for help. Again God answered their prayers. God chose a man named Gideon to help his people. God sent an angel to Gideon. "You are a mighty warrior," he said. "You will save God's people." Gideon said, "But I'm from a family that isn't rich or important. They're quite small." Then Gideon prayed to God, "I need a sign from you. I'll put a woolen fleece on the ground tomorrow. If the wool is wet and the ground is dry, I will believe you." The next morning the wool was wet and the ground was dry. But Gideon wanted another sign. He said to God, "Now if the wool is dry and the ground is wet, I'll be sure you've chosen me." The next morning God made the wool dry and the ground wet. Now Gideon was sure. He said, "God, I will do whatever it is you ask me to do." Over 30,000 men wanted to join Gideon's army. "That is too many," God said. So Gideon took the men down to the water to drink. The 300 men drank with their hands to their mouths. The rest got down on their knees to drink. God said to Gideon, "With these 300 men I will give the Midianites to you. Let all the other men go home." Gideon gave the 300 men trumpets and jars with fire in them. "Watch me," he said, "do exactly as I do." They reached the edge of the Midianite camp in the middle of the night. They blew their trumpets and broke the jars. They shouted, "A sword for the Lord and for Gideon." All the Midianites ran, crying as they ran away. Gideon was from the smallest tribe. He was weak. But God gave him his strength. God's power was given to him,